Welcome to Character Select. My name is Dave, and this is Sid Meier's Railroads, which I'm kind of blocking with my head up here. Sorry about that. But this is just a quick little single shot that I wanted to do. This game is basically an easier, more casual version of Railroad Tycoon. So I'm just going to get into it. So there's a whole bunch of different scenarios you can have in this game, but which scenario you choose has a lot of different effects, such as when you actually start, what you actually have, what your objectives are. Everybody has the same, or every map has different objectives that you have to meet. And then there's custom maps, which have boring things. Southwest US is easy. Northeast US is pretty easy. Midwest US is kind of difficult. Northwest US is pretty difficult because there's a lot of river. And I've never done Great Britain, so I'm thinking I'm going to try Great Britain. So we're going to start in 1829. We will be on investor mode because I'm not, stupid. We'll add we'll add 2 AI players. So, our objectives here are to make history by connecting Liverpool and Manchester, the world's first railroad, by 1850, and protect your fledgling line from predatory investors by acquiring and maintaining a 70% ownership stake in the company. Participate in the railway mania by buying a 20% minority stake in every other railway. Build the LNWR's premier line connecting Birmingham, Liverpool, London, and Manchester. Deliver 20 carloads of passengers from Manchester to London and 20 carloads of mail from Birmingham to London. Set a new world speed record with the legendary A4 Mallard, and build an industrial force to be reckoned with by attaining a net worth of $30 million. By 1957, so that's not too terrible. But basically, this is a game that's more about having fun than about the super technical details of railroad stuff like you see in Railroad Tycoon or games like that. This is just one of the first great locomotives, proving steam power seemed to be a reliable power source. Industrialists in Britain and around the world are beginning to realize that the railroad is far from a novelty. Before them is the future of industry, and each wants to get their hands on this breakthrough technology. Pause. I need to see what I'm doing. The only problem is I have is, like many Sid Meier games, you can't actually move around the zoom out very far. Okay, so we're starting in Salisbury. Alright, having just seen that, we need to get Liverpool and Manchester connected, so Birmingham doesn't count for now. London, Ipswich, Norwich, Lincoln, Nottingham. Cardiff, Wales? Alright. Sorry, my mouse is really shaky there. Whoa, let's not do that, though. Where the hell are these places? Hastings, London, Portsmouth, Taunton. I am not familiar with British geography. Manchester? So there's Manchester. Where's Birmingham? It's got to be close, right? Wrexham. Birmingham. Okay. So, given that we are starting in a less than optimal position, we're here. So, we're going to need to go to Cheltenham, to Birmingham, to Manchester. So, let's do that. So, we will go... It doesn't quite show it because it goes uphill and it's going to restructure the landscape, but... as long as it passes through the green circle, you're good. So, but you always have to build a depot in the town that you are connecting. Okay, so now we've got a train line going from Salisbury. Do I have a depot here, right? Yeah, I have a terminal here. Okay, so the first thing you build is a terminal. You can upgrade it to a station, or a depot. Then you can upgrade it to a station and then a terminal. So these people have 1 passengers and no mail, and they demand passengers, mail, food, and fish. These guys have 1 passengers and no mail. They demand passengers, mail, food, and beef. And they process beef into clothes. So I'm assuming that's because of leather. So smaller towns generally are just processing towns. They don't actually do much. They are just kind of there. They can grow into bigger towns if you supply them with stuff. Actually, we're going to take a slight detour over here. That's most of my money. Shit. I still need to buy trains. Okay, so we're going to start with a train in Cheltenham. It's going to take passengers. It's going to go to Salisbury and continue to take passengers, which will then go to Portsmouth, which will add on mail. And that will go back to Salisbury and drop the mail. And then it will go back to Cheltenham. So you have to create routes. They don't just exist on their own. They don't, you have to make sure that they start and stop at the right places. All right. So everything's just been laid. Our tiny little trains. 220 planet. I'm not a big railroad buff, so I don't necessarily understand what all of the terminology about trains means. So I don't know why it's called a 220. I know it has something to do with the wheels. Alright, so we made some money there. We made a lot of money there. Sweet. But I'm not a big railroad buff. I really like this game because it's kind of a nice, chill time. It's just a fun little game to play. Alright, if we can connect Birmingham, that's going to be pricey, but we can do it. We just need to wait for some money. There's some money. Haha! Mayor of Peterborough solicits railways. First cash incentive offered to first line delivered 9 carloads of steel. Real steel? Alright. So we've got the Cheltenham-Salisbury line. Let's modify this train's route or cargo consist. So once it gets to Salisbury, we'll send it back to Cheltenham. Cheltenham, it will take on some mail. We can actually edit all of these to take on mail since mail is now being produced. Drop that. And you don't want to overload your trains. Trains have only so much power, so got to make sure that they have enough power. And then Cheltenham to Birmingham, and then close, and then it'll go back to Cheltenham. Okay. It is not the most economical route, but at the same time, it totally works. So I'll take it. Cha-ching, sweet, delicious cash money. And now that we're in Birmingham, we should be able to connect Manchester. So you have to build off one of your lines. If it's yellow, you're basically splitting the rail. If it's red, you can't do it. And if it's green, you're connecting from the end of the line, which is ideal. You can also lay double track, like so. Ooh, that was the 222 Patent T. It's a tiny little thing. Look at these little tiny fucking engines. Okay. But that means that I can upgrade this train. So every train has different properties. This one has a max speed of 30 miles an hour and a preferred cargo of passengers. This has a max speed of 40 miles an hour and a preferred cargo of passengers. But it has twice as much maintenance and it costs twice as much. It's still better. You generally always want to have the best trains that you can for the route that you're doing. But sometimes you have to do what you can. All right, and then move that. Okay, I don't have enough money for that. Dang it. Okay. Give me some monies. Yes, excellent money. All of them British pounds. And then we don't have enough money. Oh, hey, we set a new speed record. 32 miles near the Cheltenham Depot, which is probably really fast back in the day. Okay. And then we're going to get a train to go from Manchester to Birmingham. At the Manchester Depot, it will load passengers and mail. At the Birmingham Depot, it will do the same thing. And that will satisfy that requirement. We're losing money, though. That's bad. Give it a second. Oh, Liverpool? Where the fuck is Liverpool? Liverpool. There it is. Okay. And you have to build off an existing spur. You cannot, under any circumstances, nice, build a... Oh, occasionally patents come up for sale. If you get them, you get exclusive rights to use them for 10 years. I actually do kind of want that. Increased freight peddling power for all trains? Hell yes. I don't have enough money for that. Uh-oh. Oh, now I do. Sweet, I got 10-year exclusivity. Exclusivity? What the hell is wrong with me today? Liverpudlians and Mancunians alike rejoice. Now thousands of citizens can be late all at once. Alright, and then we will get another train going from there with passengers and mail to there with passengers and mail. Okay. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do. You can set it so that you can set it so that they don't depart until they're full, which I figure is usually a bad idea because it's less efficient. But, you know, you can. So I need to buy my own stock. Ding. If I do that one more time, I will have already fulfilled this objective. 11 years early. Nice. There's no requirement that you actually fulfill those objectives, by the way. You can totally just play this game as whatever it is. Alright, you can see here that the AI is building their own thing. They've connected London, Hastings, Chelmsford, Ipswich, and they've gotten some sheep pastures and it looks like some coal. So we're going to try and get some of that ourselves. That's a sheep pasture. Okay. So since we have to build off a spur, do you want any of that processes into medicine? Nobody wants medicine, though. Why would I do that? Huh. Just keep making that money. I will buy more of my stock now. Thank you. Rail Baron builds business. Savvy self-investment ensures protection against hostile buyers. So here's the thing. If you buy all available stock on one of your rivals, so that there's none of these white bars left, the buy option turns into a much more expensive option. And the much more expensive option will then buy them out completely, at which point you own their business completely. It's super useful and super expensive to do that because it means you no longer have to compete. You cannot easily cross the tracks of your competitors. But at the same time, it's not necessarily the best option. So let's get a depot and a depot. And then we're going to build a double track here. This is not the most... Ichthyo, sickness, pollution, poisoning local fish. Fish demand takes a dive as finned food flops ashore. Oh no. Yeah, I know this isn't my usual kind of thing for solo Saturdays, but, you know, I just wanted to have a nice chill time. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's see here. Okay, so we want these guys to load up on nitrates. That's what those are. Interesting. And take them here, where you will clear, close. Okay, so he's just going to run nitrates from here to pool. Pool is going to convert nitrates into medicine, and Taunton wants medicine. So we basically created like a loop here. Normally the loops aren't quite this weird. Oh, and when you can see here, this is called the Cheltenham Comet now. 422 Iron Duke. Okay. I'm actually going to upgrade all my trains as soon as I get the money to do that. But basically, when something breaks a speed record, it gets a unique name. And when it gets a unique name, it keeps it as long as you keep running that rail line. Yes. Because that's my most profitable one, right? Those two are pretty profitable. Alright, so this line isn't making much, but if we create a new route from here to here and go back to pool, close. So you keep the cars off it because it just slows it down. Yes! With the 422 Iron Duke. That was this guy. Right? No, it was this guy again. Nice. Nice. Pudding. So now, this is making a pretty good profit. So we're making money. We're making money. Also, Chelmsford just grew to be a city. So the more you supply pieces with goods, the more money, or the better they grow. Salisbury should grow pretty soon. All right, I need to buy from you. I need to buy stock from you. Cool. How much do I need from each one? 20% minority stake in every other railway. So I just need 2 more stakes. But yeah, the Railroad Tycoon games can get super detailed with the stock market. The stock market is basically its own game, which is fine. It's just not the kind of game that I'm really interested in. Super technical simulations have to really strike me in order for them to be considered, or in order for me to consider them good. And not all of them do. Ta-doom. So if we have a train going from here and loading up fish, bringing it to Cheltenham, and then clearing it, and then loading up passengers, and then going here, and then going here, and then closing, no, at Portsmouth Depot, clear, and then, okay. So he's going to load up on fish here, going to run all the way up to Cheltenham to get some free money there. Textiles futures rise as boring fashions head out. Nice. But this isn't a complicated game, and as you can see, I've already accomplished 2 of my objectives pretty much immediately, but it does go pretty fast. So I need to connect London. London is over here. London is right here. I've almost completed that objective. Jeez, that's pretty impressive. Let's see here. I'm going to upgrade some of my buildings here because upgrading gives you more profit for stuff. You can buy existing structures. For example, there's a textile mill here that I could buy. It's not necessarily the best idea. Ooh. Yes, give me that. I'll take that. No, fuck you. It's mine. It's mine. I have more money than you guys. I know I do. My worth is $3 million more than yours. Thank you. Exclusivity. Buy and buy. Oh, can't buy that yet. Liverpool has grown to be a metropolis. Now demands the following goods. Weaponry. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Look at that. They get bigger as they grow. It's pretty sweet. Also, you can see what happens when you have competing railroads coming in. These guys can't cross my railroads, so they have to come or each other's railroads. So they have to go all the way around and cross over each other, and it's ridiculous. And this is one guy, so green is pretty stupid. But I mean, that's pretty obvious. Also, investing in Taunton is kind of a tricky business, but if I pull it off, then it'll grow and I can actually start carrying passengers and stuff there. And done objective. New rail newcomer shows fangs, goes on buying spree. Upstart Baron makes aggressive moves towards competition. Cool. Let's see, what else? I still need to connect to build the LNWR's Premier line, so I just need to connect to London, which I should actually be able to do right now. Portsmouth is basically going to become a terminal. In fact, can I upgrade that yet? I can. So upgrading to a terminal increases the unload speed, so it goes faster, and also gives you more profit for dropping off passengers. Specifically passengers, nothing else. That's going to be pretty pricey. Okay, so if I go here, okay. That actually gets me into London, but I just need some money, which I can wait for, and then, boom, The premier line, crossing the country faster than ever. New cross-country line will forever change the way we travel. So let's actually profit on that now, shall we? Oh, we really kind of can't. Interesting. Because there's a limited amount of passengers and stuff, so... clear, delete. There we go. Alright, so Portsmouth, load, load, load. Go to London. Keep that. Come back to Portsmouth. No, that's not going to work. So because I built that as a spur, it actually can't connect to any of these other routes. Which is fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm playing on an easy... The 060 DX goods. Preferred cargo freight. I have some freight trains. Nice. Alright. So let's upgrade our trains. So that's the Iron Duke. So you can see here how each thing changes their abilities. This thing basically works best with mail and somewhat okay with passengers. This thing works better with everything, so it's superior in every way. That's not always the case, but for the most part, they make it pretty easy for you. Amount of money. Pool chemical plant grew to medium size. It now converts faster and stores more. Yeah, you don't just... You're dropping stuff off here and then saying, hey, can make this into medicine, but it doesn't happen right away. It takes a while, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, keep going with these freight trains, because why not? If I can move everything faster, it'll save me money in the long run. Oh, don't care. That one's actually not that big a deal, because I'm not building that many bridges anyway. Hefty heifers feed hungry horde. Larger than average cattle this season means higher demand. I'm sure as hell not going to spend $180 on it. Ding, ding. Alright, the last objective is to deliver 20 carloads of passengers from Manchester to London, 20 carloads of mail from Birmingham to London, and set a new speed record with the legendary A4 Mallard, which isn't available yet, and I have to build up my net worth to be about 3 times what it's worth now. So I might not get to that in this episode, but you know, we're just having a chill little time. We're just chilling out. We're doing okay. You know, we could actually send you guys to Portsmouth. Cool. All right. Cheltenham has grown to be a city. It now demands the following goods. Textiles. Let's upgrade this to a station. Then a terminal because we're making all kinds of money here. Upgrade you to be a station and then a terminal. Manchester, you're doing pretty sweet, so why don't I upgrade you to be a station and then a terminal? And then Lilliputian. Oh, somebody's actually buying the chemical plant that I'm delivering stuff to? Fuck you, I'm buying it. It's mine. I'm not letting those profits go to anybody else. Thank you. Station and terminal. Okay. So I need to deliver passengers from Manchester and passengers from Birmingham. So Birmingham is here. Okay, so Manchester, I need you to load up on passengers. And, oh, nope, cancel. Okay. So, now I have a problem in that my trains can't cross tracks. So, if you connect the tracks... It gives you some leeway. Wait, did that actually work? It did not. Delete. Okay. Connect you. So many bridges. There we go. That should work. Max speed 60 miles an hour. Okay. And then we'll need to do the same down in Portsmouth. Because, you know, all of these tracks don't actually talk to each other. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Okay. Manchester. Load up on passengers. Go to Portsmouth? No. Still not working. Oh. This must not have connected properly? Okay. Can I just connect them here? I can. Sweet. There we go. Poole has grown to be a city, so this place has grown to be a city. It now demands following goods textiles. Also, cities need passengers and mail. So, and Taunton has grown. It no longer just demands medicine. Isn't that awesome? All right. So now can I do this? Yes. Okay. Passengers. To Portsmouth. Clear. Close. Okay. And then Birmingham, mail, to Portsmouth, clear, close. Okay. So that'll eventually fulfill those objectives. Eventually. It takes a while. Especially where Manchester has a lot of passengers already being taken over by this fucking douchebag here. So as you... The 422 Sterling, preferred cargo passenger. Nice. So... In order for me to... I can't buy George Hudson stock anymore because I need $13 million to do it. But if I get $13 million, I buy him out, which I desperately need to do. Because I need to get his shit out of here. Nice. Okay. Upgrade you to the 422 Sterling, right? Yeah, you have technically a higher... Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. And the Birmingham rocket will do the same thing because it's pretty important to my actual success here. Same with you. Cool. And now we're going to sit back and let the money roll in because we have until 1957 to get the finish this off. So... How are we doing with that? 1 and 2. Okay, so it is filling up, and we got 57 years to do it, so it's probably going to happen. Shouldn't be too hard. Peterborough still wants steel. Is there anywhere that actually produces steel? Sure. I said sure. I said fuck off. Dicks. Ding, ding. And now somebody's buying the Ipswich chemical plant. Pause. Where's Ipswich? Is that right here? Okay, so the Ipswich chemical plant has a yearly revenue of about $12,600. It's not worth it. I bought the other one because I'll be damned if I'm supplying somebody else's business, but I'm not interested in that one, so it's not that big a deal. Passengers mail, and you process beef into food. Is there any beef around here? Huh. Bad steel stings local steel industry. Shoddy products hurt prices. We're going to go to Bristol, and then we're going to build across to Cardiff. Because remember, we got to get our value up here. Our company value. Alright. And then we're going to go 1, ding, ding, dong, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That was quick. George Hudson. Fuck you. I'm gonna buy out your company. Buy it out so hard. Sell some of my own stock to make make some money. As long as I own a majority share, 60%, they can't actually buy me out. The only reason I can buy out George Hudson is because he only owns 40%. And Jim Hill, I could technically buy him out because he only owns 50%, so I just need 50% plus 1. Alright, how's everything going here? 2 and 5. My net worth is almost halfway there, which is pretty impressive. I'm also playing on the lowest difficulty level. I think I mentioned that before. We're just having a chill time. I'm not too worried about... Wait, you have steel. But you're surrounded by train tracks. That's so bullshit. You don't make any revenue from that. You don't make any revenue from that. Where's their beef? Is there no beef around here? There's fish. There's beef. Taunton Ranch. Who wants beef? You process beef. Okay. That should be pretty easy. This is so inefficient. It's unseemly. But I don't actually need to... Wait, yes I do. Delete that, please. Thank you. Waste of money, but what are you gonna do? Hey ho, what you gonna do? Hey ho, what you gonna do? No, I wanna... Okay. Ding. Fine, whatever. Don't care. I don't care that much. Ding. 2. Load up. No, that's not the right terminal. I haven't built the terminal there. Damn it. Ding. Okay. From there, load. We're going to change this to an actual freight train because it loses speed slower. And have you go to Bristol. Clear. And close. Okay. I'm definitely not doing this the most efficient way possible, but it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter that much, you guys. I've put a surprising amount of hours into this game, if I'm honest. Like, I'm honestly surprised that I put as many hours into this as I did. Alright, the hospital's making a lot of money. How's my chemical plant doing? Wait, did I not buy that? I thought I bought it. Huh. Interesting. Look at this age of industrialization. It's so delicious. This definitely does gloss over a lot of the more uncomfortable facts of the railroad business, especially in the U.S. There's a reason that the people in the U.S. or the people in the U.S. that built the rail lines are called robber barons, and it's not because they were barons. The Pinkerton's detective agency was basically a mercenary group for hire that ran people out of their homes. I mean, they bought up land and didn't give two shits about anything else. And are you fucking stealing my passengers, you son of a bitch? Need to get more passengers from Manchester to London. That's why I need to buy up George Hudson. But we're making a lot of money, so I think it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, the great robber barons were pretty much dicks that were only interested in making as much money as possible. So, wait a second. Can I? I think I can. No, I can't. Damn. Wait, you have a cannery over here? Since when? Where is my... edit. Cancel. What do we buy? House maintenance costs on all trains. Yes, I will get that, thank you. I will pay as much as I need to. That will massively increase my net worth over time. And prevent them from increasing their net worth. So fuck it. So if I can get steel to you, which I could if I could just get the preferred cargo mixed. Alright. It's time to upgrade all our trains again. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do ba do do do. I don't even care. New navies make more steel a necessity. Wait, is this that time in the 1886? I don't know that there was... wasn't really a big military buildup in 1886, was there? Although I guess they might have been transitioning from wooden ships to ironclads. That makes sense. That was the ironclads were in the Civil War, so. Do 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 boop a do 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 bang. All right, halfway to our goal of buying out George Hudson, forcing him to get rid of all of his shit. Also, you can make the train routing as difficult as you want. You can make it so that they have to wait until a line is actually available, so you have to build multiple tracks everywhere. I don't like it. It really makes the map look very cluttered. So I do appreciate the fact that they did not put that in the game. Can I build something here? Yeah, I can. That would turn it into food. And everybody wants food. Who demands food the most? Many options. Many options are available. Excellent. Okay. So now I can change... Can I? No, I can't yet. Okay. If I do this... Nope. And then the... Oh, wait, hold on. Lost it there. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter that much to me. You. I need you, too. Change your route a bit. Load up on... textiles, nitrates, and wool. From the pool depot, I need you to go to... Why can't you go to Salisbury? But I connected the tracks. You son of a bitch. Whatever. I'm still making money hand over fucking fist, so I guess it's alright. Increase speed and tight turns. Yes. The Westinghouse air brakes patent. So yeah, you're not paying to get these upgrades permanently. After 10 years, everybody gets them. You're just paying to get them first. So it's a very important distinction. How much is that making? Chelmsford, Chelmsford, Chelmsford. Chelmsford is not here. Don't care. Okay. You can't buy outlying, but no. I could have sworn that I already bought this. Alright. Now the thing is, once you buy a place, your profit starts at whatever it cost you to buy the place. So it's not just a matter of buying the place and you're suddenly making money. You have to build it up over time. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Look at this little train go. Whoa. Such a horrible and useless turn. But yeah, if you turn this up to higher difficulty levels, things like the grade on the train actually make more, have a bigger effect. I mean, this game is as complicated as you want to make it, which is very much appreciated. I like games that are complicated, but I like them when they're complicated to a point. If you start overwhelming me with shit, I'm gonna pass. Like, hey, we're gonna keep building up your responsibilities until you're micromanaging and macromanaging, and it's just like, no, I'm good. Thanks, I'll pass. All right, $4 million more, and we can buy out George. And realistically, like $3 million more, and we could sell some of our stock and buy out George. Lincoln has grown to be a city. Don't care. I'm nowhere near Lincoln. Yeah, we almost managed to get the $30 million in net worth, too. That's pretty impressive. By literally just sitting here and waiting for money to come rolling in. That's pretty awesome. I wish that's how it worked in real life. So, leave a comment down below. What is your favorite simulation game? And, should I play it? Because simulation games are among my favorite types of games, and I feel like I don't play enough of them. Or I feel like there's a lot of games out there that simulate, like, obscure things, like PC Building Simulator or Car Mechanic Simulator, both of which I've played. And they're okay. They're not great. But I feel like there's ones out there that I'm missing, and I want to know what ones I should look at, because I feel like that could be interesting. Oh, I'm buying out Jim Hill, not George Hudson. That's even better. I need less money for that. Okay. Glad I double-checked that. Fertilizer innovations shrink local demand for nitrates. Nitrate prices fall as farmers improve techniques, see bigger crop yields. Darn. Basically, your finances start to become friggin' watchable. I refuse to spend $561,000 when I'm just gonna get it when I buy you out anyway. So, didn't even increase your net worth that much. Where did you buy that? Liverpool? Could Railroad Baron buy out the royal family? It's possible. Full story, page 3. So yeah, now I have a net worth of $30 million, baby. Stockyard. Liverpool Stockyard. Where is that? The 080 Web Compound. It's got decent enough yearly revenue. Unfortunately, it now belongs to me. I would like to liquidate his shit, because his... Boom. Delightful. So all of his trains go bye-bye, which means that I can now get all the passengers that I need from Liverpool to London. It's the only reason I wanted to do that. Also, I now own the stockyard, so I guess I should actually make money off of it, huh? Plus 25% traction on inclines, that's helpful. There's a lot of hills around here. Oh, fuck off. Bang, bang, and go back here, and ding, 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 close. Okay. Change that to clear these. Close. Okay. Give me those fucking tractions. I am worth way more than... Whoa! George Hudson got a lot of money for my buyout. Ooh, his net worth is pretty close to mine, actually. But oddly enough, I got a lot of his stock by buying out Jim Hill, so I can buy him out pretty soon, too. Might be why he's being so aggressive. I'm getting those patents, or trying to, anyway. The ES1! That is an electric locomotive, I believe. What year is it? 1906? Damn, when did that happen? Alright, so all we have to do now is finish delivering passengers from Manchester to London and set the fastest average speed record. Get on the train, then. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do this. This is stupid, but I'll take it. Budding. Budding. Oh, wait. Dang it. Give it a second. Give it a second. And no more competition. Did I keep his shit? I didn't mean to keep his shit. Oh well. And now I don't even need to worry about owning my own stocks because, quite frankly, nobody's around to buy me out. Cool. So we're still sending passengers from Manchester. I need you to modify your shit. Actually, you know what? I need to delete this train. Yep. Because you are stealing a bunch of my passengers and I can't actually let you do that. Because I need those passengers to go to London. There we go. So you process ore into steel, and there's a guy that wants steel right there. Is there an ore mine? There is. Hello. It's technically a coal mine, but hey, whatever. I don't even need to buy that. Because if nobody gets the exclusivity, then everybody gets it right away. Alright, so from here to ding ding ding, and here, clear, close, okay. Why do you have so many freaking... That's weird. Whatever. Works for me. So now I just have to wait for the A1 Mallard to come in. Finish delivering those passengers and we'll be all set. A4 Mallard, sorry. A4 Mallard. In the meantime, let's upgrade all of our trains. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Sweet. Doodle-doo-doo. Wah, 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 wah. This one cost $20,000 and had a maintenance cost of $250. This one costs $120,000 and has a maintenance cost of $1,500. It's actually pretty good in terms of costs over time. Especially for improvements and speed and stuff like that. And I know these are mostly passenger trains and I shouldn't be using or freight trains and I shouldn't be using a passenger train for them, but whatever. Ain't that big a deal. Chelmsford Flyer. Dang. I'm still going to have more money than I started with when I finish upgrading all these trains. That is awesome. Bing. I'm real tired. It has been so hot these last few days. So disgustingly hot. Those things sound zippy and cool. Listen to these things. Those things are cool. I don't think I've ever played the game long enough to actually get that. Alright, 3 more passenger cars from Manchester to London. And then just waiting for the Mallard. Also, my net worth is now $44 million. Suck it. I wish. 25% cheaper to build rails. Whatever. Huh. Somebody delivering wool? Nobody's delivering wool to Hitchin. Why is there a terminal here? Oh. So if you deliver enough to a city, then it actually, you know, builds up, which is cool. Dang it. You suck, go away. Can I delete this section of track? Yep. And how about this section of track? Yep. Oh, but I can't delete that. Oh, come on. I can't delete the depot? Oh, this is why you always liquidate your frickin'... Always liquidate your dudes. Well, fine. Let's delete this. Do this the El Stupido way. He wants 8 carloads of nitrates. Oh, I'm sorry. You isolated after I bought out the one freaking competitor that I had? Darn. I guess I can help you out. It's fine. I guess I can make more money. New arrivals from Manchester find happy homes in London. Ding, and ding, and ding. From here, load, 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 load. Go to here, load, load, load. And then go here. Clear everything, and start over again. I have enough money that I can't really do anything else. Buy my own stock, for what that's worth. Bazoo. Oh, god damn it, it's not connected to the fucking main line. Oh, what was that? The 462A1. New King of the Rails. Nottingham Steel grew to medium size. Nobody cared. Okay. Now, build a train from here. Load, load. Load, load. Go to here. Unload. Go to here. Unload. And then do it all over again. Excellent. American beef invasion begins. The cows have come home. Alright, now we're just making money again. Just waiting. Okay. But yes, I am somewhat tired at the moment. It's been a long week. It hasn't come up in any other episodes yet, but because the series where I found this out hasn't started going up yet. It's the series I'm doing with Savan, but my wife and I are buying a house, and that's kind of stressful. It's been stressful at work too, and it's just, and I'm trying to, the reason that I bring up the house buying thing is because moving is actually going to be, is actually going to be an involved process. So I'm trying to record as much as I can now so that I have a backlog so that you guys don't have to miss out on videos once I actually, you know, get into the process of moving. So it just means that I'm tired a lot more. I'm always tired. It's already a terminal. Okay. Cool. Yay! I need the A4 mallard, please. And it's also been disgustingly hot. Like, some days it's been 100 degrees, which I live in the American Northeast on the water. It's not supposed to get that hot. Badoo. And I own all my own stock. Hooray. When does the mallard get introduced? The A1 was just introduced, so I'd imagine there's an A2 and an A3. Which sucks. I've apparently nothing else to say. I'm also recording this the day before it goes up, which is not my usual. I usually try to record things a few days in advance so that Jim has time to edit. I haven't really had time to do a single shot. It's been busy. And I'm not saying that it's kind of like a oh, pity me kind of thing. I apologize if it sounds that way, and that is not my intention whatsoever. I'm just, oh my god, I'm just making so much money. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm informing you. My poor sleep habits are of my own making, so I don't actually feel bad about poor sleep habits. But you know, I just want you guys to stay in the know as to what's going on and why. I need to do another vlog to talk about that sort of stuff, but yeah, I feel like there's entertainment value in seeing people suffer sometimes. So seeing me suffer for all of this, you know, maybe it's worth it to somebody. Hopefully it's worth it to somebody. We'll see. Give me an A4 mallard. Competition report. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm just stuck freaking waiting and it's driving me nuts. You know what? While I'm doing that, I guess I could build a spur. No, this spur is pretty good. This spur will get him up to speed. So I just need to go from London Station to Portsmouth. Well, I have $13 million all of a sudden. Plus, you know, about 22 million in stocks. I have a lot of money. I do like that it changed to British pounds. That's kind of interesting. Not gonna have a lot of time. Set a speed record. Set a speed record. How do I see what has the current fastest? God damn it. There's the A4. Okay. 462A4. So I think this is 462 refers to the sizes of the wheels and the number of them, because there's 3 here, 3 on the other side, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is a 12-wheel engine. So is it 4 and then 6 wheels and then 2 wheels? Is that why it's called that? That would make sense. Okay, so ones that already have good names. Let's do that. Ding. Because they're the most likely to get to go the fastest again. Boo da boo da boo. Alright, so Birmingham Rocket. No. This one. Edit your route. Yeah, okay. So it goes here, it unloads, and then it turns around and goes back, and that should be when it sets the speed record. Textiles soar on rediscovered passion for fashion. No? Are you serious with this? Alright, fine. I'll upgrade all of my shit and see if that helps. Whoa. Dashing Baron brags, fastest train in the world. Only thing faster than his trains is his rate of growth. And that is every single objective complete, which means I can now retire. Right? Right? Yeah. Yes. Upon retirement, you embark on a new career as Prime Minister. Prime Minister! My net worth got me the most points, and I also got 25 points for objectives and 28 points for prestige. So yeah, you can become a hobo, railroad worker, snake oil peddler, inventor, railroad conductor, politician, president of the railroad trust. But Prime Minister or President of the United States is the two highest that you can get, depending on the country. So I'd imagine there's something in France and something in Germany. But yeah. So that is... Sid Meier's Railroads. I forgot the name of the fucking game. How awful is that? So I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a fun little time. It took me an hour to finish that scenario, so that wasn't bad at all. Higher difficulty levels would have taken me longer, but you know, whatever. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what your favorite simulation game is, if any. And I'll see you next time. Keep riding those rails. Or something.